Parents, today I want to introduce you to our Google Classroom. I want to explain to you what Google Classroom is, show you how students will get onto Google Classroom, show you what's inside of Google Classroom, and how it can be a great tool and great communication piece between myself, the students, and parents. So first of all, this is actually the Google Classroom screen that I'm on now, but let me show you how your child would actually log into Google Classroom. I'm going to sign out so you can see how I would log in. Students would have to put their school email address that they'll be given by myself, and then they'll have to put their password in. And they will be given the password as well from myself. And after several uses, students will probably memorize their username and password. Once inside Google Classroom, they'll see their classroom set up. That's what this is here. And they will only have two classrooms possible. One for reading and possibly one for writing, or I might keep everything in one classroom altogether. If they're in Fulbright's homeroom, they'll see Fulbright's homeroom as their classroom. If they're in Mrs. O'Brien's homeroom, they'll have O'Brien's homeroom. Both are manned by myself, and I am in control of both of those classrooms. They will both be for reading and or writing. Up here you can see their email address, and they have options to change their profile picture if they wish, and change any account settings and privacy settings that you would like to do. Now, not all options are accessible because this is through the Franklin County school system, so they have privacy. They have privacy in place so that your child is safe online through this Google Docs Classroom. Now, what is Google Classroom exactly? It's simply a way to store information online where students can complete assignments online and turn them in online. And then my job is to grade and give feedback on your child's assignments and then assign them a grade, and they will get that digitally. It's all digital. So it's going to save on paper, it's going to save on the hassle of students getting papers and losing papers. In addition to this, I'll also have a place in our Google Drive, which you can get to that. Let's see. Since I'm signed in under a student, you could go to Google Drive, and all of your child's assignments can be in one place here. And everything that I download to the classroom will be in one file here. So all of their files, any papers that I would give to them, any handouts, any important notes would go in here for them to view and to refer back to while they're doing any assignments. Now, it is optional to do homework at home on in Google Classrooms. It's not required to do homework in Google Classroom. The thing that is required in Google Classroom would be students' written responses. And I'll show you that in just a moment. But right now I want to kind of show you some of the tools in Google Classroom in case your child needs any assistance. They can refer back to this video and you can guide them. However, I am going to do a week session during differentiation time showing students how to log into Google Classroom and how to use all of the features. They learn pretty quickly with technology, so they'll probably be able to do it on their own. Right here, this little tab right here with the 3 lines, it helps you to go to your classes, which pulls up this screen. You can go to the calendar, and let's see, I don't know if it'll let you view different formats of the calendar. Here's all of your classrooms, so you'll want, and it's only really from Fulbright's homeroom. They'll only have one classroom. But as you can see, I already have an assignment due. I've already assigned their first week's written responses for reading class. And as you can see, it shows them on the calendar when that is due. So each Friday, actually I'm going to change that due date to a Monday possibly. But they need to check here to see if they have any assignments due for the week. And I'll usually tell them verbally as well. But in case you want to go and look and see, maybe they haven't written it in their agenda, they really don't need to do that because you can just go here and all assignments will be posted online. Additionally, so we can go back to our classroom here to see our classroom. Here is any work that is assigned to your child. Any assignments will be listed here. This assignment here, there is no due date because this is actually an extra credit assignment that they'll be able to do throughout the year. This is the only extra credit that I allow. So make sure that you and your child read over that. And of course, I'll read over it with your child as well. This assignment here has a due date. It's due August 19th as of right now, unless I change that due date. And it has a written response. But as you can see, you can click on each to read more information. So you could click here, read the information about it. You could take the time to actually here's Google Docs here. This is the first time that we've used Google Docs on here for this student, so I'm going to go back in. It's giving me some prompts. So once you get onto the file, you can read the information and your child can actually type in their response right here on the document. And it automatically saves anything that your child types. And once they're ready, once they've typed in their information and it's time to turn it in, all they do is they add the file from Google Drive, click Add, they go here where they had just typed, that attaches it, and then you turn it in. And then once they have turned it in and I have graded it, they'll see that information on their class page. It'll be here in their files. So, work, they go in, they click the document, they read the question, they type their information here, then it'll automatically save it. Once it's automatically saved, they can upload the file from the Google Drive and then turn in the assignment. It's that simple. And then I will give a grade back to them with feedback. I'll give information on what I really appreciate that they've done, and then information about what I feel like they need to work on for their next responses to help them grow. Here's information about the classroom. So let's go back to classes. If they click on the class, sometimes right here it'll show when an assignment is due, when it gets closer to time for the assignment to be due. They click in the class. Right here, all the assignment due dates will be here. Anything that I've posted will be in little boxes on the screen for them to open and read. Right here, they're just going to, all the students can go in and type a little bit about themselves so that we can get to know one another. Classmates will be listed here once students have joined, and this is just a little information about the class. And this is the file where you can get any of the assignments. They'll be in this Google Doc file right here. So if they ever feel like they've lost the assignment, it's not in their Google Drive, they can always snatch it from here. Okay? If they ever need to email me or message me, they get stuck on something, not sure what to do, the About page has my email address. They can click and send me a quick email if they have a question about anything. You can also open up the calendar here and view it inside the classroom here. And there's the first due date. If ever you have any questions about how to use Google Docs, it's very simple. They simply go to their work, click on the work, it'll open up in the Google Drive, they type their information, it'll save automatically, and then they simply add it from their Google Drive and turn it in. But again, if you have any questions or concerns about any of this, please let me know. Simply send me a Remind 101 message, email me at kimberly.fulbright@franklin.k12.ga.us right here. If you have any questions or concerns, that's my email address. Thank you for listening to this video. I hope it was helpful, and have a lovely day.